Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Celtics. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prized top spot.
You know, for the Celtics, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden and Bogdanovic are the guards. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And for Boston, White and Brown are the wingmen. Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Simons in at the one.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
Wow, the fans are loud in here tonight, Doris. Early season hype is all around us.
This building feels electric right now. Listen, the standings are wide open. Hope is in the air. It's contagious.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Oh!
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And the Clippers with the ball. Now here's Harden, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Brown against Leonard. Oh, Williams with the block. Tatum finds White, goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Los Angeles, another three.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
For Boston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Leonard on the wing. Back to Harden. From behind the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Harden's got 9 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
B.A., when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jason Tatum.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Simons outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. James Harden picks one up.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simon's progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
That free throw, no good. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers, and for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here. Not everyone is happy with the approach. They're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Pass to Leonard. Drives to the hoop. Back to Harden. From the top of the key. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Drills it from deep.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Now Leonard, the 3 ball. Tatum pulls it in. Pass to White. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Harden. The 3. Pure from three-point range. Harden's got 14 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
There's Tatum with the 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Harden from outside. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Fires the 3, and the Celtics another 3.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
Three-pointer, Harden. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Boucher's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Simons. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for Boston. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
A nice shot by Tatum.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
The Clippers have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Leonard looking around. Shoots over Brown. Again, Los Angeles.
The mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. Number 1, Boston.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
So for the Clippers, Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Beal comes in for Leonard, and it's done in for Bogdanovich. Up top, Brown. Pounded by Beal. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Hits a three-pointer. Brown's got 6 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Dunn. We've got 1:28 left in the first. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Thanks a lot. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Back to you.
A heavy veteran roster. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. 1:04 left in the first quarter here. Harden, the pass to Beal. Lopez, the screen on Brown. Three-pointer, Beal. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Clippers trail by 3. Harden scanning the floor. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Boston on offense. They're on a 16-7 run, and he gets that one. 10 points for Jason Tatum.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Clippers shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock, and the call will be against Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul of the game, and Boston with some changes. Williams has checked in for Tatum. Hauser comes in for Jaylen Brown. Shireman comes in for White. Boston on D, leading by 5. Harden from outside.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And here's Pritchard. Can't connect from long distance.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Williams is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Sam Hauser. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Minot in at the 3. That's the Boston 5.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Pass to Boucher. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Lopez.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
The shot by Dunn, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Hauser passes to Boucher. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pritchard from outside. Fires in the triple. Pritchard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Harden. This one for 3. Boston pulls it in. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Dunn, pass to Harden, launches a 3, getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Boucher. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Simons. Oh! And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
Clippers trail by 7. Harden with it. Give him 23. Beal's shot is off.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now Hauser takes the 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For Jones. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Here's Harden. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Harden's got 8 here in this quarter.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
Hauser outside. 3-pointer Pritchard. And the Celtics another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Here's Harden. He's got 25. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. On target from range.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Pass to Minot. Outside Pritchard. Here's Minot. Leonard defending. Here's Pritchard. Lets a 3 fly. Sinks the tray. Pritchard's got 9.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 11-point game. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And Williams with the basket on the assist by Pritchard. Pritchard's got 4 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 11. Outside Harden. Off target from outside.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Hauser. Offline with a 3. For Los Angeles, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And the basket by Beal.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Lopez with the steal. Now Beal. He's got 5. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws in the game.
Shooting for LA. Bradley Beal taking 2 shots.
one falls for him.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cadiz checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Minot. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Hauser. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Dunn. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Harden. Pritchard, no good. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Doris, you look at how Bogdanovich plays. He can fit into so many lineups.
He has positional size, BA, and maybe the most important skill in the league, and that's range shooting. But if you run him off the three-point line, he's added the off-the-bounce game. No doubt a versatile guy.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion, boy, what a career he has had.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The league leaders in free throw percentage. Third is Jason Tatum.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Leonard against Brown. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Beal outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Simons. Beal, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Simons' shot is good.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Bogdanovich passes to Zubac. And here's Beal. Knocks down the long J. Beal's got 10.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Outside, Brown. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brown against Leonard. Pass to Beal. Leonard outside, and he drives in. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard's so calm, mixes speeds, understands when and where to drive the basketball.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Pass to Leonard. Over Pritchard. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
Simons outside. And here's Brown for three. And the Celtics another three.
Yeah, first quarter he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Zubac with a screen on Simons. Beal into the lane. And he gets the bucket. Beal's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Boston leading by 4. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Collins. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Pritchard.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Collins. Beal outside. For three. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. Simons finds Brown. 4 seconds left. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so that's the end of the first half. Boston out in front, up by 8. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. Five-Tool Mule wants to know, what's the best gift you've ever received?
I know what kidneys is. Remember the Shaq in the box?
Shaq, it's at the best gift, not the worst. I can't even believe they even showed that on TV.
Oh, come on, Kenny. That was the most thoughtful gift you ever got.
I, for one, thought it was very nice, Shaq.
Thank you, Ernie.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Clippers trail by 8. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Collins at power forward. Zubats in the middle. Harden and Bogdanovic are the guards. And it's Leonard in at the small forward.
First team foul.
Harden finds Zubats. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubats. His game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, BA, is there were a couple years where we were saying traditional fives are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubats is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame. It's been great watching Ivica Zubats' growth. This guy, his game has evolved, and his role is increasing.
Zubats drops them both. Boston leading by 6. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish. Guys, back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Boston shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. And here's Brown for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. Harden, the pass to Zubats. Outside Bogdanovic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bogdanovic has got 6 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. The whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
This guy is an absolute master at getting fouled. Whenever James Harden attacks with certainty, good things happen for him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow plan.
He hits the second from the line.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
Simons against Harden. Now here's Simons. Defense right on him. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Leonard against Brown. Fades away. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Clippers, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins.
When I look at the Clippers, they wanted to get better. They're putting in the work. Maybe the results will start coming later in the year.
I do think they're capable of more than what they've given so far. If this coaching staff gets them right on track, and once they get a few more games under their belt, the wins will start to come.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. That'll be their 3rd game on the road with 7 games total on the schedule. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And now a chance to see who's leading the NBA in steals. Kawhi Leonard is 2nd.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
And the Clippers have possession. Trailing by 2. The shot no good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Tatum tries again. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
One of the hardest, most prideful players out there. Jason Tatum ready to help out on that play.
3-pointer, Harden. Good. Another from 3.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. White for 3. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
Oh, big time answer from Derek White. The 3 is on point.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Leonard outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And you know, he knew the hit was coming. And Simons sacrificing his body anyway.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
For the Celtics, Anthony Simons at the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Simons. Dansoy makes both from the line. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Harden. Soft touch off the glass. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Tatum. Off with the layup.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
For the lead. Simons with a rebound.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Tatum, good.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Bogdanovic has got 11.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Brown. Out to Simons. Back to Tatum. Shoots over Zubac. Tatum can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Harden the open look. And again, it's the Clippers converting. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
JT for 3.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Tries the spin move. Leonard outside. Connects from downtown. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Boston trailing. Tatum passes to Simons. White for 3. A 3 ball from the corner. Derek White.
Well, a corner 3 for Derek White. Surprise, surprise. This guy will light you up if you give him shots.
Here's Harden. Nails the wide open jumper. Harden's got 38 points.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Tatum. Simons outside. And here's Brown for 3. Collins with the rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Lopez comes in for Zubac. And Derek Jones is subbed in for John Collins. 1:51 left to play in the third quarter here. From the arc. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. 3-pointer. And James Harden pulls it down.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Fires from deep. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. And then Tatum slams it in.
I'll tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Harden from outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has gotten his second bucket. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Leonard for 3. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
They think that's a shot they can give Kawhi. They are dead wrong. This guy worked methodically to build that three-point shooting.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Leonard inside. Williams defending. Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 18 points in the game.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Pass to Brown. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Leonard for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
You got to make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? They're going to try to help and tag. You got to make the right play, finish, and make the right pass, all right?
Well, you got to like what Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
Yeah, just keep it simple. Don't rush anything. Very solid advice.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Simons and Brown. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Queta in at center. That's the Boston 5. There's the 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Brown with the stuff.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
Clippers trail by 7. The drive by Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Pritchard finds Brown. 4-3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Pass to Harden. Spins. He gets it in there. Harden's got 17 points here in the second half.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Celtics lead by 6. Outside Pritchard. And here's Simons outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Allie, thank you. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Here's Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's Simons with a 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Simons got 22.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Clippers trail by 12. Outside Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 49 in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Queta. Shoots over Lopez. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Brook Lopez. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And Boston with some changes. Williams is checked in for Boucher. Jason Tatum comes in for Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Pass to Lopez. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance.
You know, I think Lopez knows basically he can get his shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
Out to Simons. Outside White. Here's the three. He drops it from range. And the Celtics lead by 11.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only one before that.
Leonard for three. Queta pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And finished off by Tatum.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Hauser comes in for Queta, and Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Just 3 to shoot. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. Oh, my goodness! Tucked it back and fired it home.
My goodness, the ability to adjust to defenders all around him makes Jason Tatum special. That's big-time hoops, folks.
Pass to Beal. Here's Leonard. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. And that's now 20 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Tatum's shot is good.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Pass to Leonard. That one doesn't drop. Tatum with some nice D's.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Bogdanovich against Pritchard. Screen by Leonard. Bogdanovich! Oh, off target from downtown. And Pritchard, here we go. Yes, sir! That one's good!
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Clippers trail by 18. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Leonard, right side. Lets it go from 14. Williams rips down the board. Boston leading by 18. Outside Tatum. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
Here's Leonard. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Energy and activity. That is how Brown earns fouls like that.
And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable. You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Batum against White. Back to Lopez. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Boucher's checked in for Williams. Minot comes in for Jaylen Brown. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Takes a step back. Oh, another one falls.
I mean, he has been hot as a kettle and serving all comers.
And make it a little history tonight. He's just tied for the third most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
Back to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Here's Minot. Offensive rebound. Boucher. Good.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jason Tatum.